last day of July, July 31st. So this morning, early, like at 7:30 or 7:40 Eastern time, we had the Sun and Mercury retrograde coming together. So that could have brought some insight, some clarity around an issue that you've been really struggling with, and not really been able to get a clear focus or clear picture of, or be able to express in a clear way since July 18th. But that there was that moment, a couple of hours, when real clarity could have come in, with Mercury coming together with the Sun, and the Sun and Mercury kind of shining right through the middle of the Sun. So that if you got any ideas, any insights, any sparks of inspiration, or just answers to something that you had been searching for, write those down so you keep those with you, because Mercury will continue to be retrograde through August 11th. So the cloudiness may come back for a while, but just keep turning your focus inward. That's your best bet with this. Mercury likes, when it's retrograde, it likes you to focus inward and just kind of allow your subconscious to do some of the work for you, and just have some faith that eventually, once Mercury does go direct, things will be clearer. So this is a period of just, again, going within and not trying to do so much communication, so much putting yourself out there in the outer world, which is kind of hard because this is happening in the sign of Leo, which is about self-expression. But right now it's about how we can, getting ideas on how we can express ourselves better. So we also had Venus go into the sign of Cancer yesterday. So with Venus in Cancer now, our focus turns more to our family, more to our homes. And we may be a little bit more interested in making our homes beautiful, or having those family dinners, those family conversations, strengthening those bonds. This could also be an increased focus on our community or even our country. And as we progress through this month, where we're going to have Venus in Cancer until the end of August anyway, when it'll eventually go in a couple of weeks, it'll go into Leo. But while it's in Cancer, we could see a lot more focus also on boundaries and around our nation, and on patriotism, and wanting to be patriotic, or do things that make it more clear who's part of our country and who's not. So that could be a little troublesome, but at the same time we could also be more accepting, because Venus is about the heart. So it's about extending compassion. So I hope that's how we see it, how we use it to extend our compassion to people in our country, from wherever they're from, including immigrants. So but definitely use this to strengthen the bonds in your family, and to get closer, to strengthen your relationships, whether it's love relationships or relationships just with your siblings, or your parents, or your kids, or anyone in your family. It's a great time to do that and make those connections really strong. Then at around 1:45 or so this afternoon Eastern, the moon will be moving into Scorpio, and with that, we may find that people want to connect with us on a deeper level than before. We may be able to strengthen those bonds, but not just on the surface, not just joking around, but also just going into some deeper topics, and exploring our own psychology, or other people's psychology in our family. And we've got the 79 vibe particularly active today, or particularly strong. There's only 2 degrees of separation between the 3 planets that are involved: Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto. So that you may see with that you're doing a lot of different things, coming at things from different perspectives. And with the Venus and the Moon placements, you may see that people in your family, or people who you're close to, your tribe, they're calling on you, and they're wanting your advice. They're wanting you to do things and to be with them. And so you may be called and pulled in a lot of directions today. So don't be surprised if you're not able to stay on course with what you had planned. But you're going to be like moving around, moving and shaking between one topic to the other, one person to the other throughout this day with that going on. So have a great day. I will catch you next time.